So I don't think I've ever seen someone get exposed for what Dr. Disrespect got exposed for, only to come back as arrogant and as cocky as before. You're a grown man. Take off the costume and grow a fucking beard. Do anything that is gonna distance yourself from the character you created that is now tainted. Like, imagine if when Jared Fogle got caught, he went up in front of everyone and was like, I wouldn't have had the energy to fuck all these children had it not been for Subway sandwiches. And they're like, hold on. Say it was the breakfast because nobody likes that. But as you guys have probably heard, and I made a video on it, but the reason for Dr. Disrespect's Twitch ban finally came out, and the reason was because he was inappropriately messaging a minor through some Twitch feature called Whisper. It already sounds like something creepy people would use. That feature is the embodiment of the Whisper song by the Yin Yang Twins.
Wait till you see my dick. I'ma beat that pussy up.
But the actual messages never came out, and it was actually the doctor himself who said, were there Twitch Whisper messages with an individual minor back in 2017? The answer is yes. And everyone was like, this guy needs his medical license revoked ASAP. Why was he even allowed to be a doctor? Dude's a pediatrician if anything with how much he likes kids. But because that's what everyone was waiting for him to admit, people didn't really focus on what he said right after that, which was, were there real intentions behind these messages? The answer is absolutely not. Sure, buddy. We get it. Him saying that, though, means that he was telling this girl what he wanted to do to her, because what other intentions are you talking about? If it was gaming, then there's no need to apologize. Nick830 does that like literally every day. But apologizing for that means that if you didn't get banned, who knows where those messages would have taken you. Jail, hopefully. But not even a month after that, I think it might have been a little longer than a month, but way too soon is what I'm getting at, did he come back with one of the worst comeback tweets known to history. No words, just him playing chess while we're playing checkers. How the fuck does that apply to this situation? I don't know, but apparently this makes him think that he's 10 steps ahead of us at all times. But regardless of how many steps you think you're ahead of us, that doesn't change what you did. And that's why people are reminding him of that in the replies. iFunny replied with, I heard checkers was popular amongst the youth. This person replied with, is this you playing with a minor? And then he replies with, good one she/her. The internet will never fix your real threat. Depression. What the fuck kind of Disney villain insult was that? The internet will never fix your attraction to children, buddy. Or I mean, I guess if you go to the right websites, but this was a 0 out of 10 response. But then he goes a step further and he's like, you know what? I'm gonna change my Twitch banner to me fishing, and the bait is gonna be the email that Twitch sent me letting me know that they saw me messaging a minor and I have to leave their site now. If you guys know anything about fishing, you know he's gonna catch some gnarly pounders with that. But like this one also, what is this supposed to represent? You printed out the fucking email they sent you and used it as bait? Are we the fish? Are you fishing for us? I bet you even the fish are probably like, look at what this dumbass trying to catch us with. Look at that. Look, it says that he was messaging a minor. But now though, what he's done to try and put all this behind him as fast as he can is he deleted the tweet where he admitted to everything. I don't know what kind of comeback him and his team have planned, but this is on par with EDP's comeback. And I get it, what he did was bad, but if you really think about it, if he had taken just a little more time before making this comeback, the backlash wouldn't be as big. He would have for sure gotten hate, don't get me wrong. But his shit was happening at the same time the Chris Tyson stuff was coming out, and it's like he couldn't have chose a worse time to do this. I guess if he just acts like this wasn't a big deal, he can still come back to streaming because his fan base is big enough to where he'll still have enough people who like him to do what he does. But he either needs to drop the character and or just come back as a new one. Dr. Respectful, and he's dressed in all blue? Maybe? If I can Photoshop that? But like, Dr. Disrespect has gotta go. That dude doesn't disrespect anything but the age of consent laws. And since that's a character you play, that means you don't either. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. But yeah guys, this is something that most people probably do not want to happen. But he's gonna do it anyways, whether we like it or not. Until then, see you guys tomorrow. Peace.